Hey everyone, I'm Tamara Krinsky with the Red Carpet Report. We're here tonight at the 40th Saturn Awards, which honor the best in science fiction, fantasy, and horror. I'm a huge fan of this genre. Can't wait to see who we're going to talk to. Hey.
How are you?
Good, how are you? Good, so you're going into your 4th season, yeah?
Yeah.
So what are you excited for viewers to see this time around?
At the Saturn Awards?
No, on the show, on both actually.
The Saturn Awards always appreciate the writing, as most actors do on projects, and so I think it's fun that it just showcases just writers, and it always makes it a bit more of a family event, and it's not quite as there's not as much of a hoopla around it. So I love that the actors that come out for these kind of events really do care about their bosses and the well-being of the storyline. So that's what I'm excited about tonight, is just seeing other writers. I got to talk to Vince Gilligan last year, and I'm a huge Breaking Bad fan, and for this show I'm excited that there's some new blood in the works. No pun intended. No pun intended. And but also I'm going to miss Crystal a lot, and she's always going to be a good friend. So my character's grieving her loss in the beginning of season 4.
And one of the things that I personally love about sci-fi and fantasy is you have a lot of really strong characters, including your own. What's it like seeing so many strong characters on screen, and do you think the genre lends itself to that?
I mean, I think it's the whole vampire, original vampire formula, that it was a way of showcasing real problems, obviously through the eye of the supernatural, i.e. if you go through puberty, a teen wolf, that's just an analogy for a boy going through a natural life change. And so I think it's fun when you can put a different lens on it, but it's still, at the end of the day, a metaphor for real life.
And I might be making this up, you have an engineering background? You were studying engineering?
I have a medical, well, I don't have a medical background, but I was a biology major. Yeah.
And so I actually work with a group called Sirens that's all about advocating for strong female roles in the STEM fields.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so what are some of the shows that you actually really are sort of a fan of the female characters in right now?
My best friend is pluripotent stem cells, and so that's quite funny. She's just got back from Cambridge, is at MIT now for that. I believe that there's just like the Strain coming out, there's Extant coming out with Bally Berry, and so I'm actually a huge advocate for women coding. We don't have as many coders. It's something like 18% of the industry is women, and so I think that's sort of the next wave of hopefully where you'll see more females going into engineering degrees with that in mind.
Well, there's a whole bunch of new organizations that are trying to get to girls at a younger age to try to get them into it.
Right, so I think Sirens is a great organization.
Well, thanks so much. Have a wonderful time tonight, and good luck. Thanks so much for watching the Red Carpet Report and our coverage of the Saturn Awards. If you like what you saw, hit like, and if you want to see more, hit subscribe. We'll see you next time.